Good morning, everyone. Today I'll explain another method of expressing concentration of a solution. Okay, so our topic is normality. Okay, this topic is very important for your comparative point of view. Okay, in that exam, it is very important topic. Now, normality is represented by capital N. Okay, now again formula is important in this one, that normality hota kya normality. So basically normality is the number of gram equivalent of the solute dissolved per liter of the solution. And again, if it is not given in liter, okay, given in centimeter cube or given in ml, so you have to multiply the whole term with 1000. Okay, that means you have to multiply here with 1000. Now in this, okay, that one is okay, number of gram equivalent dissolved per liter of the solution. But now again question arises, what is gram equivalent, how to calculate, because this one is generally required for numerical. So how to calculate number of gram equivalent? Okay, so for calculating number of gram equivalent, we have another formula. Okay, just see, number of gram equivalent, that is equal to mass of solute, whatever is given to you in question, that one, the mass of solute upon equivalent mass. The mass of solute is given to you obviously, but equivalent mass again you have to calculate. Now just see, for calculating this we have another formula. It's a molar mass, and molar mass of solute, because you are here, you are calculating all the things for solute, so obviously baat hai, that one is molecular equivalent mass is also, and this one is that when you calculate equivalent mass, so in that molecular mass is also of solute. The molecular mass of solute upon basicity of an acid or acidity of base, means either you can say how many H positive ion given by acid, either it's a base or maybe it's a salt also, how many ions salt can be dissociate. Okay, so generally this basicity or either acidity, so in this one, instead of this you can write n factor also. Okay, it represents the same thing. Okay, so this one is how to calculate the number of gram equivalent. So for calculating number of gram equivalent, you have to calculate first of all equivalent mass. After that you have to calculate number of gram equivalent. Okay, this one is regarding to normality. Now normality, here just see, volume is given to you, so it means this one is that normality also changes with temperature, because volume is given, and you know, if temperature increases volume expand, and if temperature decreases then volume contract. So here in this case normality also changes with temperature. Now what about their unit? Okay, unit is either you can write capital N, that one is also a unit, normality, or otherwise you have to write gram equivalent per liter. This one is unit of normality. Okay, now we have one relationship. This one is another formula for you. That one is relationship between normality and molarity. The formula is capital N is equal to m into molar mass upon equivalent mass. Okay, this one is one formula for you. Okay, now next thing is, that one is formality. Okay, now formality, your main concern is with definition only, because no numericals on this basis. Okay, now in case of formality, okay, basically formality, it's a number of formula masses, whatever is your formula, either it's a NaCl, KCl, okay, depends. So but it's a number of formula masses of the solute dissolved per liter of the solution. Okay, means again here, that number of formula masses of solute upon volume of solution in liter, it's the same thing. And because volume is given, that means formality also changes with temperature. Okay, means it depends upon temperature. Okay, generally formality we can use to express the concentration of ionic substances. Generally we use that for concentration of ionic substances. Okay, now one numerical regarding to normality. Now just see, this one is, calculate the normality of solution containing 31.5 gram of hydrated oxalic acid. Okay, hydrated means in this water of crystallization is also present. The formula is COOH whole twice dot 2H2O. This one is molecular formula is given, otherwise you know, formula of oxalic acid is COH dot 2H2O. So either this one either formula is this, it's oxalic acid. Okay, in 1250 ml of solution. So now you have to calculate normality, and whenever you have to calculate something, so you have to write first of all formula, after that check what is given to you and what you have to calculate. Okay, the first of all normality, that is number of gram equivalent mass of solute, okay, upon volume. This one is again, it's a volume of solution, and again just see here it is given in ml, so this one is in ml, it means multiply by 1000, full term is multiply by 1000, so multiplied. Now given mass of oxalic acid is given. Now for calculating that, molar mass is also required to calculate their molar mass. You know how to calculate molar mass? Simple, what you have to do now for this one, carbon, just see this one is simple explanation for calculating molar mass. Now in this carbon 12 atomic mass, and how many carbon we have? 2, so 12 into 2, plus oxygen 16, and how many oxygen? 1 2 3 and 4, so this one is 4, plus hydrogen 1 and 2, so 1 into 2. Okay, this dot normally it's a multiply, but here this one is symbol of plus. Why? Because it's a part of the salt. Now 2 multiply by whole water molecule, so it's a 1 into 2 plus 16. Okay, after solving this, your answer is 126. Simple calculation that you have to calculate. The answer, molar mass of this, molar mass of oxalic acid is 126. Volume is given to you, it's a 1250 ml. Okay, now for calculating this, a number of gram equivalent is required, and for that your first work is you have to calculate equivalent mass. Okay, for equivalent mass, now just see it's a mm, molar mass upon this one is, either you can say, because acid is given, so you can write basicity of that acid, or otherwise you can write n factor, it's your wish. Okay, is equal to, now in this molar mass is 126, and n factor means in case of acid you have to see basicity of acid. So in this, just see basicity is 2, because oxalic acid releases 2 hydrogen ion, that's why 2. So here equivalent mass is 63. Now after that you have to calculate number of gram equivalent. So gram equivalent of oxalic acid is equal to, okay, this one is given, just see 31.5. the mass of oxalic acid is 31.5 upon equivalent mass 63, calculate it, it's a 0.5. now put both the values in your formula. The normality is equal to 0.5 upon, okay, 1250 into 1000. Okay, after calculating this, now just see if you will calculate, now 25 into 5, now this one is 10, cancel. Okay, now it's a 4 upon 10, so that one is equal to 0.4 n. So this one is your normality. Okay, thank you.